welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hello, my name is Megan. Today we're going to do week 2 of our weekly spending tracker for October. This goes from the 6th to the 12th, so let's write that in first. 6th to 12th. Just so you know, these are my budget sheets. They're from my Etsy shop. It's called BudgetQueenShop, so go check it out if you were interested. And I hope all my Canadian friends had an amazing Thanksgiving. I know we did, so I hope you guys have had the same Thanksgiving experience that we have had. So anyways, I just made a couple of quick changes. This kind of has nothing to do with the weekly spending tracker. So I'll just show you guys quickly. So my week 1 for my weekly spending tracker was the 29th to the 5th, then the 6th to the 12th, because this is my last payday. So what my bi-weekly budget was going to look like, it was going to go until the 15th, but with my week 2 check-in ending on the 12th, it would just be really weird. So I made it that way so that because I'm not getting paid anymore, I was just going to move my week 2 budget until the 16th, but it would just be weird, the extra 4 days, and I didn't want to extend the weekly check-in by 4 days. So for my bi-weekly budget number 1, it'll go until the 12th as planned. I just changed it last minute to go to the 15th. And then my bi-weekly budget 2 is going to start now on the 13th. So I hope that makes sense. That may have been very confusing for you. But since I'm getting paid again by the government, long story, I will be getting paid on Tuesdays. That's why I have my weekly check-ins on Tuesdays. I hope that made sense. If not, leave me a comment below and I will answer your questions. I just needed to change the dates so that these weeks line up, because I take week 1 and week 2 and that's my results for my bi-weekly budget number 1. So I can't have like weird off days or my weekly spending number 3 check-in. Anyways, I'm going to rewrite all my categories. So groceries, gas, eating out, my husband's spending, my spending, kids, household, and other. So I'm just going to write these out. Now write out your categories. As you all know, I love the weekly spending tracker. It has helped me with budgeting so much. And we're just going to look at these couple of transactions that happened in the last week. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but we did spend quite a bit, so we'll just get right on into the video. So anything that you see in the category as expenses, that is what we're tracking today. So when you see bills here and then gas, that is not the gas that we are talking about. This is my house gas. So I hope that makes sense. We're looking at just expenses and then anything in our categories. So first off, we're going to look at groceries. We had a grocery expense for $121.29. For Thanksgiving, we spent $137.33. My in-laws did the dinner, but we really wanted to help out because, again, they just paid for a ton of stuff for my sister-in-law because she moved out and whatnot. If you haven't heard any of that story, please go back to my other videos. But anyways, we really wanted to help out with Thanksgiving dinner, so we spent that much. So we spent a total of $258.62 for this week, and we'll do the category balance after. Let's just keep going with our next expense, which is gas. We had $47.72. We filled up our Jeep, so I think it was like at a quarter of a tank, so filled it all the way up, and I just put little dots beside when I count them. So we didn't have any eating out expenses. We didn't have any allowance expenses, thank goodness. And then we didn't have to buy anything for the kids, so that was really good too. However, household, we needed to get some outdoor materials and stuff for winterizing our yard, and then some, again, laundry detergent and dishwashing detergent as we go through that stuff like it's water. You know, having 2 little ones, one's potty training, it just gets really crazy. So lots of spending for household this month, which is a lot. And then no other expenses. So we were really good with the spending this week. Very glad that we were able to keep it down, but again, lots of grocery spending, which is typical for Thanksgiving. We never are expected to pay for Thanksgiving. My mother-in-law always takes care of that. That's why we don't have a sinking fund for it, but we really wanted to help out this year, so we just took it out of our budget, which we have the money for, so that was perfect. So what we do to get a category balance is we take last week's category balance, we subtract what we spent this week, and then that gives you the new category balance moving into week 3. I actually am not doing week 4 because I'm going on a trip, and all of those expenses are going under my trip expenses. And I am going to do a budget very soon for that, so don't worry about that. That'll be on its own separate budget. So $594.79 subtract $258.62, we have $336.17 remaining for groceries, which is really good because we only have 1 week left. I want to spend around $150 though. I don't want to go over that. And then for gas, we had $100. We spent $47.72, so we have $52.28 remaining. We are over in the eating out category by $8.05, so it is still the same, $8.05. We were over by my husband's allowance by $37.28, so $37.28. And then I still have $20, which is awesome. We still have $75.58 for the kids. We were negative $16.61 for household. We spent $38.09, so we are negative $54.70. And then we still have $50 for others, so that is that. Now we add and subtract the category balances, and we have a total of $434 remaining. So that is it for our week 2. I'm just going to show you guys quick what is going on next week. So week 3 starts today. It'll start on the 13th, and then it usually is supposed to go to the 19th, but since there's only 4 days extra, I'm just going to make week 3 go from the 13th to the 23rd, and then our trip budget starts. So that will be an extended time, so I'm probably going to do our week 3 check-in on the 23rd, so I need to do some different videos here. If you have any ideas or have any recommendations of videos that you want me to film, please do, because I'm going to try to film as much as possible in the next 2 weeks so that when I go on vacation and I don't film, I won't be missing much. So let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see. I also have a little question box on my Instagram stories if you'd like to answer there. Anyways, that is it for this video today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye.